Hey, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, sorry. My name's John Hurley. I'm your judge this afternoon. We're in first appearance court. Today is the day the court determines whether or not there is probable cause for your arrest. We're not here for a trial. We're not here to determine whether you're guilty or not guilty. That is not for today. So you do not need to tell us about your case. You don't need to explain yourself, defend yourself, make any excuses today. That is not for today. Please save all those issues for your attorney in a private meeting. Now, you have the constitutional right to remain silent. Utilize that right at all times. But if you give up the right to remain silent, whatever you say today can and will be used against you. Everything's being recorded, and if you have a private attorney, when you're called up, let me know who that is. We'll contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court today. Now I see out of order, Armando Latore.
Main jail.
There he is. I think we have his family here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you step right over here to the microphone?
Yes.
Right
Yes,
there.
Your Honor.
There you go. Okay. Sir, you've been charged with grand theft. Court finds probable cause. Okay, could I have both of you raise your right hands for me? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, put your hands up, ma'am. Tell us your name.
My name is Brunilda La Torre.
Okay.
My name is Armando Latore. We're his parents.
Okay. Thank you for coming to court today. Tell me about your son. Does he live with you?
No, my son lived with us about 2 years ago. He went to Arizona, and he was living in Arizona.
Okay. And is he living here again now, or has he been living out there?
No, he's been out there.
So I guess he's brought back. Yes, I see that. Okay, and does he work out there that you know of?
No.
Do you know how he supports himself financially?
No.
Okay. When was the last time you talked to him?
He calls us normally every other day.
Okay. And when he was here, what did he do for work?
He was in bill collection.
Okay.
A debt collector.
Does he own any land or property that you know about?
No.
Other than you two, does he have any other family? Does he have brothers or sisters?
Yes, he has one brother named Marcelino.
Okay, does he live down here in South Florida?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I see here out of the state of Illinois, Mr. Latore has 2 battery charges, a cannabis charge and a theft charge. They're a bit dated. And out of Arizona, possibly a trespassing charge. Now, Mr. Miller, is there anything you'd like to add today?
Judge, Mr. Latore has been living here since about 2002, off and on. He does have family, as you can see. No money in the bank or real estate. His family's going to bond him out, Judge. We're looking to get a reduction to about $2,000.
And Your Honor, I did speak to the family. He is able to live with them if he's released today. He would be able to live with them. They said their only income is Social Security. They can't afford. They don't have collateral because they rent, so they would, have to put up a cash bond.
I understand. You two rent your what, an apartment?
Yes, sir. An apartment.
Okay. Well, here's the issue. One issue the court's considering is he allegedly was in a scheme where he allegedly sold someone a house that he didn't really own, and he got $30,000 out of it, and the person was left really with nothing because they didn't have a deed to the property. So there's $30,000 allegedly missing now, and he does have a criminal record. He does have, I see, the prior theft. So the question is, what's a fair bond? Mr. Miller, you want to chime in while I'm trying to figure this out?
Judge, it's currently $5,000. I talked to Mr. Latore. He advised me that he believes his family could afford a $2,000 bond if they go through a surety. I would ask the court to set it at $2,000 so that they can bond him out and bring him home.
What is, does he have any money of his own to bond out with? No?
Not that we don't.
No, Judge.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if we approach a bondsman, they're going to ask for collateral. We don't have anything. We wanted to try to get the money and pay it cash here at the jail. So That's probably what would work good for us if it was possible.
I understand. You know, the issue is, number one, he allegedly, I'm not sure the reason, but he left the jurisdiction right after this happened. And then he had to be brought back here. He does have a criminal record, and there's $30,000 missing. So I'm going to leave his bond at $5,000. I'm going to let him bond out. And so I'm going to order while you're out on release, and I'll let have any contact with Damie Livingston or Ednan Forgue. Thank you. Look, I'm sorry we had to meet like this. You seem like very nice people. Where are you from?
Puerto Rico,
Puerto Rico? Which part?
Vega Baja.
Okay. I love Puerto Rico. I've been to Ponce,
Oh, yeah.
San Juan, Bayamon. I've been all over. It's very nice. I love Puerto Rico.
Great.
But I'm sorry, you seem like very nice people to me. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
So his bond is going to stay at 5,000?
Yes, sir. All right? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to court
Thank
today.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Have a
Thank you.
great day.
Yes, ma'am, you too. Ma'am, may I help you?
Me, Your Honor? Good morning, good afternoon, Judge. I'm just covering for Mr. McLawrence on the Fort Lauderdale City cases. I think there's one
Look here.
on the docket.
Okay. Look,
I saw one
North
for
Broward,
William
page 4 of your
Francis
docket.
Beardsley, Judge, which is on, yes, page 4.
okay.
Your Honor, he's a medical reset.
Who's medical?
Beardsley.
Okay. What about, okay, sounds good. We'll reset it for tomorrow afternoon. all right?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yes,
Have
ma'am.
a good
Have a
afternoon.
nice day. Here you go. Can you set that for tomorrow afternoon? How are you doing? Good. Okay. Hi there. I remember you were here yesterday. Are you waiting for someone else, ma'am?
No,
Are you by yourself now?
yeah.
How is the defendant related to you? Husband?
My brother,
He's your brother?
yes.
Does he have a private attorney?
No,
No? Okay. You want to go ahead? We'll call it up now.
okay.
Okay. Remind me your brother's name. What is your brother's name?
Luis Mendez, Luis Alberto Mendez.
Bessie Luis Mendez?
Main jail judge. This is a case that yesterday the state agreed that it was
It's
not a
exhibition.
lewd and lascivious. Yeah, right. It was
Exhibition.
exhibition, not battery.
Okay. Now, Mr. Miller, have you advised the gentleman who he's charged with? Could you do that for me?
Well, yeah.
Ma'am, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, put your hand out. Tell us your name, ma'am.
Mercedes Mendez.
Okay, Miss Mendez.
And you do one or do by
Ma'am, you're the
15.
sister of Luis, correct?
Yes, my brother.
Judge, I have a feeling that this is going to be sensitive testimony. I would ask the court to go sidebar
I
on
will go
this.
sidebar. You've advised the defendant what he's been charged with?
I have, Judge.
I've-
I'm not sure he understood, but
Okay,
I told
understand.
him.
Court finds probable cause. I'll be right back.
15-13126 CF10A.
He's gonna, on this current case, he's gonna get an ankle monitor. That's gonna be a,
I got it.
level 1, he can still
With that
go to
blue
the
pen right
doctor,
there.
right? They make a doctor's one? Okay, we'll make it level 2. All right, is he working, ma'am?
No, he's not working. Since, like I said, since 2007, he been he doesn't he didn't learn.
I understand. Let me ask you this. Do you pay for his food? Do you pay for the
My mother, he live
the
by-
rent? You take care of him?
My mom is
Okay.
yes.
Okay, does he own any land or property?
No.
No? Okay. Mr. Miller, I've been told he's out on an armed trespassing right now, a felony armed trespassing. So if you'd like to say anything, I'm going to go ahead and set a bond in this case. Go ahead, sir.
Judge, he has no ability to post bond. He has no assets. How long have you been here in South Florida? Do you remember?
¿Cuánto yo tengo en la Florida?
Clearly, he has
Around,
strong.
around 27 years.
So he does have.
Him?
Yes.
No.
Okay. He doesn't speak English. So on my sister.
Hey,
does. I've had no problems.
Sir, do you understand where you are right now?
In the court,
Okay. What is your name?
Luis Mendez,
Do you know what my job is? Do you know what I am?
lawyer.
Try again. One more time. What do you think my... Look, I'm wearing a robe. What do you think my job is?
You're a lawyer.
Okay, well, I'm not sure he understands the concept, but I think he understands English. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to set his bond on each count 1 through 5. I'm going to set those bonds at $1,000 per count.
Your Honor, we don't want.
No bond was set on those
It's never
before.
addressed. It's 1 through 5.
Count 6, court's going to set that bond at $5,000. His total bond today is going to be $10,000. $5,000 on count 5. Total bond is going to be $10,000. A pre-trial release GPS monitor. Court will waive the cost, and the court will revoke his bond. 15-13126 CF10. He's going to be held without bond on that. If he makes bond, he's going to have a psychosocial evaluation, and then we're going to order that he has no contact. I don't even want to try to say their names, but all right. Thank you.
That's it.
Yes. He's
Let-
going to remain in jail.
Okay. Thank you.
And would you like me to order a mental health eval for him, Mr. Miller?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Would you like a
Repeat that,
mental
please.
health
Oh,
eval?
I think we've already ordered that, but yes,
Okay.
if we have it, please do.
All right, let me look here. I don't see it written here, so I'll order it again.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm going to order a mental health evaluation for him, ma'am.
Thank you.
Your Honor, would you just, in the abundance of caution, just order no victim contact, please?
Yeah, no victim contact. There you go. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
I need a point of
So,
guardian ad litem in this case also.
I don't get no a receipt of. That's
No
it.
papers.
Thank you.
Ma'am, sorry we had to meet like this, all right? But let me go sidebar real quick.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, merci Joanne Martin, Cynthia Shell,
Paul Ryan and North Broward.
You are for Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, are you Miss Shell? No, Miss
No, I'm
Martin.
Miss Martin.
Miss Martin?
Yes.
Count 2 is grand theft auto.
Ma-
Count 4 is passing a forged instrument. Court finds probable cause allegedly. Go ahead, ma'am.
May I ask you a question, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Around 2 o'clock today, I should be getting house arrest, and I was wondering if you could make them concurrent to house arrest.
Wait, you should be getting house arrest from who?
I'm getting house I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
Who's gonna give you house arrest?
Well, I have a private attorney,
Right.
and he kind of talked to the state today, and they go back to court at 2:00, and they agreed on house arrest.
Well, but the judge still has to order it, though. Maybe the judge disagrees with it. So
Well, the judge talked to the attorney earlier, but I guess they had to speak to me and my husband.
All
So.
right, well, we'll definitely consider that. Ma'am, count 2
Thank you.
grand theft auto, 3 passing a forged instrument, allegedly using an American Express card fraudulently to lease a car from Hertz at the Fort Lauderdale Airport. State, does she have any criminal record?
Judge, all I see at the moment within the state of Florida are 2 open petty thefts and an open grand theft auto, all from 2015. Do we have anything from out of state on this lady?
Okay, and is there a case number? Is that here in Broward?
Those are here in Broward, Judge.
What are the date of those occurrences?
The date of the grand theft auto was September 28th, 2015.
Hold on. Okay, so that would post-date this. What about the petty thefts?
The petty thefts were on August 13th, 2015 and September 10th, 2015.
Okay, what's the case number for the petty theft that's August?
August, the case number is 15008261 MM10A.
Okay. Let me ask, who's your attorney, ma'am?
I don't remember his last name. His name is Alan.
Okay. Stephen Allen? Ma'am, today I'm going to set your bond on the grand theft auto count 3 at 1,000, passing a forged credit card at 1,000, revoke your bond on 15008261 MM10. You're going to be held without bond on that matter. Thank you, ma'am. How about Cynthia Shell? Can I have an order for that statement?
North Broward.
Michelle, domestic battery on count 1, Al Praslin on count 2. Quick finds probable cause is allegedly with her daughter. May I ask you to she has no criminal record. Ma'am, how long have you lived down here in South? You have?
She is a lifelong resident in Broward County, currently unemployed on disability is her only source of income. She would like to do family counseling and feels a situation like this might not arise again. I'd ask for pretrial or ROR.
Okay. The court notes the level of violence, allegedly punched her daughter multiple times with a closed fist in the head. Then picked up a metal kitchen chair, threw it at her daughter, hitting her in the head with it. Okay. So the court is, ma'am, based on the level of violence today, the court's going to set your bond on count 1 at 5,000. Count 2 is 1,000. Your total bond's $6,000 today. Ma'am, would you like me to put you in the drug program in the jail if you don't make your bond?
Yes, I guess, sir, if it's the last resort.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to put you in SAP in the jail. And then if I could have an order for that. And let me order, ma'am, you're not allowed to have any contact directly or indirectly with Alicia Shell. No contact with Alicia Shell directly or indirectly. Do not call her. Do not call her. Do not text her. Do not email her. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. Wait till I'm done, ma'am. You have to stay. Wait, no, let me finish. You have to stay 500 feet from her at all times. That's where she lives, works, goes to school. Anywhere in between, you are not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, firearms while you're on release. Yes, ma'am. What would you like to ask me?
Yes, sir. I've been sold as caretaker. The reason for the call to this case.
Ma'am, don't talk about the
Ma'am,
facts.
if you have a question for me, I'll be happy to try to answer it for you.
Okay, the question is, why is she allowed to hit me? And I have no rehabilitation after her repeatedly hit me. And I only hit her back after she hit me.
Okay, ma'am. Well, that's going to be ironed out in your trial, ma'am. But today we're not going to go. We're not going to get into that. But I thank you.
Okay, what I want you to do
Thank you, ma'am.
is go to Odyssey and write in
Okay.
this case number.
Now, Mr. Shea, you ready to go?
This is a bunch from Hollywood.
Okay, I see Richard Byrne. Richard Byrne.
Main jail, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Byrne. Sir, you have 2 municipal ordinance cases. Are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
Yes, sir.
And, hold on one moment.
Yes, Judge.
Sands.
Yes, I was called in regards to Mr. Sands.
He didn't show up with his motion to revoke bond. There was a bond. Is that case? No, wait.
Now, sir, do you have any money in the bank, Mr. Byrne?
Yes, sir.
How much do you think you have?
Probably about 200.
Okay, are you currently employed?
No, sir.
Would you
I'm retired.
Would you like me to appoint a free attorney for you, a public defender over here, who can help you out on this case?
Put in the case.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to appoint Mr. Shate. Mr. Shate, can you tell me, State, when was the last time? I don't think he has any more does he? You want his BCCO? 85-8879. Mr. Byrne?
Sure.
Well, let me ask Mr. Shade, sir, if this defendant has no criminal record for what we can see, he wants to resolve it, plead no contest, case will be over with today, we're not gonna have a trial, he's not gonna have his day in court, it's gonna be wrapped up right now.
These are on both cases, Judge? Yes, that's fine.
Mr. Byrne, are you on probation right now?
No, sir.
Sir, your lawyer suggests you should resolve your case today, plead no contest, it'll be over with, you'll be out of jail today. Would you like to do that?
Okay. Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
No contest.
Yeah, withhold adjudication. Thank you, sir.
Done.
How about Brianna Hartman?
Oh.
That's it, sir.
That's it? Brianna Hartman, please. Brianna Hartman.
North Broward.
I think so. Oh, have we heard anything from upstairs? It's 2 o'clock. There has to be somebody up there by now.
North Broward, do you have Brianna Hartman up there?
I don't have her on the list anywhere, Your Honor.
Okay. Did she bond?
Except from this morning.
I know Brianna Hartman bonded. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Collins, you're being represented here by, well, hold on, let me back up. Mr. Collins, do you want me to appoint Mr. Shade to represent you as the public defender in the courtroom with me right now?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, Mr. Collins. Sir, you're here for...
Looks like 4 cases.
Yeah, let me look here. It's for open container of alcohol, living or sleeping on city property and trespassing. And I know that we've talked to Mr. Collins.
Several times.
Sorry about that. Mr. Collins has been through here numerous times over the last several years, and it's pretty much the same situation every time. I'm going to appoint Mr. Shade to represent Mr. Collins. Mr. Collins, your bond today is going to be $800, all right?
That's fine.
Thank you. Mr. Collins, would you like me to put you in the alcohol treatment?
That way, Mr. Collins.
No.
No? Okay.
That way.
Who was that? Oh, was it? Okay, so we'll put Hartman on for tomorrow, okay? Hartman's mad, so that's Thursday PM. I think that's it, Mr. Shea.
That's it, Judge. I think, let's see, I have, the William Lauren, was that the first one we did?
I don't know.
Okay.
You gonna be next door?
No, I'm gonna be done.
Well,
How about-
I don't know we have any other ones.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Missy Melody Moulton. I'm gonna go ahead, she's in the hospital, I believe, right?
We still doing
Medical reset on loan.
I'm gonna find this, I'm gonna find probable cause, send it to the division, and it'll be over there, all right? There you go. How about Jacqueline Bass?
North Broward.
North Broward.
Ma'am, count one, you have a warrant for felony petty theft. Count two, violation.
Well, Jeff Grossman is his attorney. It's our understanding that bond has already been posted.
Has the bond been posted for this gentleman?
And just cross out the PC because I don't want them to get confused and like, was it PC or was it playing?
No, Jeff, yeah, Jorge Gonzalez.
Already called.
Bond's posted.
But they can call him again.
Hey, Mr. Gonzalez, your bond's
How you doing, Your Honor?
good. Your bond's been posted. You'll be out of jail shortly. Stay in touch
Thank
with
you,
your
Judge.
attorney. Thank you.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much.
Down the middle,
How
please.
about Lee Summers,
Summers.
Rasheen
President,
Stevens,
the main
Stephen
judge,
Harmon?
Mr. Summers has declined the services of the public defender.
Your Honor, I'm a member of the bar, and as such, I would like to ask you, pursuant to Rule 3.130C1 of the Florida Rules of Criminal Procedure, to appoint Mr. Miller to assist me at these initial proceedings.
No, I've never had this citing chapter and verse, you know? Can I just, hold on.
Gonna look it up.
I'm gonna look up the rule. Hold it.
Where you going, sir?
3.1, oh, you know what? I figured it out. Mr. Miller wrote it down and handed it to him, right, Mr. Miller? See? Okay.
There was a little conspiracy
I
going
got
on
it
over
here.
here.
I just,
No,
I was like, how
Judge,
did this guy,
Judge-
I mean, how did he know the rule like that?
Judge, he didn't hand it to me.
Okay.
He just let me look over his
Right,
shoulder.
okay. Sure, I'll let him represent you today, sir. All right.
Thank you,
so-
Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You had me going there for a minute there, sir. All right. All right. Now, you really a member of the bar, though?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good standing member of the bar?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. And that's the Florida bar, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, just, you know, we just checking.
Well, there are two other ones, but primarily the
No,
Florida.
I know, but I thought that was another one of Mr. Miller's things of humor, like the bar down the, you know what I mean? Okay. All right.
Not-
I thought
No, I don't mess around with the Florida bar.
I thought Miller was gonna get me twice in one hearing here, so, okay, now, I assume there's no priors on this gentleman?
No priors, Judge.
Okay, so, Mr. Miller?
Judge, 30-year resident of South Florida, strong family ties. He has been an attorney for 42 years. He is a registered voter. He does have money in the bank. He does not own any real estate. However, he is the lessor of the apartment where this event is alleged to have taken place. It is his apartment. He works from that apartment. All of his files are there. All of his business things are there. He's going to self-bond, Judge. We're looking for pretrial release. He would like to be able to have contact with the alleged victim in the case. Apparently they were roommates and there was some issue over a dog or something like that. He would like to have be allowed to return to his apartment. He would rather not have to evict her.
Okay. Mr. Summers, I'm gonna release you on your own recognizance. I'm going to order that you, I'm going to allow third-party contact with Amelia Ricano. You can go through an attorney, go through someone else. Don't call her up directly. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. So, you know, if she's in the house, you're gonna have to stay away from it. If she leaves the house, then, you know, it's up to you, all right?
Your Honor, that means I can't practice.
Well, here's the thing. She's the victim, alleged victim of a crime. You know, I have to look out for her interest also. So I don't know if you have to evict her. Maybe you can call a third party and have them bring your computer and files out of the house. But I think that for the time being, I think that's really the best way to handle it. You know? All right, sir? I mean,
Your Honor, what?
maybe she leaves the house for a few hours and you go, look, you're an attorney, sir. I can't evict her. I can't evict her.
No,
can't.
I understand.
So,
I understand
then,
that, Judge.
Here I've got you charged with a crime against her, and then I allow you to go back in the house. From her perspective, she may say, Judge, what are you doing? This man just abused me and he got arrested, and now you're allowing him to come back into the house I live in.
I understand, Your Honor.
Do you understand my position? I
But,
can't tell
but
her
now
to leave.
now I'm paying rent on a place that I cannot be in.
Well, it's a fixed cost. It's not a variable, so you'd be paying that amount of rent whether you live in the house or you're living at a friend's bedroom. I mean, you're going to be paying the rent anyway. So for the time being, you may have to stay with the friend until, you know, you're an attorney. You may want to file a motion for emergency relief. Well, not emergency, but for some type of relief before the trial judge. But for the time being, I think that's the best way to handle this. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Have a seat. I've got some information for you.
Okay. Yes. Thanks. Okay, may I see Rasheen Stevens? You ready to go, man? Just give me one. I'm going to finish this and we'll go right to you.
Main jail, Judge. I did not get a chance to interview him.
Okay. Mr. Stevens, you've been charged with false identification given to the police, possession of PVP, which is FLACA, and the court finds probable cause. Count 2 is 1,000. 3, a warrant on a felony, no bond. Count 4, a warrant on a felony, no bond. Okay, let me do one more. Stephen Harmon.
Thank you, Judge. Okay, off you go.
Go outside and have a seat, Steve Harmon.
Mr. Harmon's present at the main jail, Judge.
Harmon violating probation. That's no bond. Are you ready to go, ma'am?
Outside, sir.
Henry,
You're finished outside.
Okay, off you go. Good luck.
Is this Henrici? Sir,
Yes,
grand
Judge.
theft auto on count 1, 1,000. 2 and 3, probation violations. Count 2, no bond. Count 3, ROR. It's the same case, but thank you. Okay, now I'm going to handle Savanakis' case.
And we're on this guy's.
George Sands.
Okay.
Can I see George Sands?
Right out the middle, sir.
And can I have the paperwork? Do you still
Yeah,
have
I have it right here.
Main jail.
Don't worry. Okay, thank you.
Just a couple.
Who's that?
Just go back. We never go back.
Okay, Mr. George Sands, you have an attorney here representing you. You don't need to say anything. Allow your attorney to speak on your behalf. Do you understand, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Just state your name for the record.
Regina Tobanakis on behalf of George Sands.
Okay,
Judge, I'm asking for standard bonds in this case. Mr. Sands has been known to me for at least 10 years, as well as his family. He's been residing in Broward County all his life. I've represented him on several cases and never had an issue with court. There's several issues I see with the case, but it's too soon for me to make any kind of determinations. So I won't speak factually, but I will speak from personal knowledge, representing him as always come to court.
okay. Now, state, does he have a
Yes, Judge. Resisting without violence, 2013. Possession of marijuana with intent to sell, 09. Grand theft, 09. Resisting without violence, 06. Obstruction, 03. Keep going. 98. Battery on a law enforcement officer. Resisting with violence. Possession of cocaine. Possession of marijuana. Traffic, fleeing, and eluding. 14 months state prison. 96. 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. Possession of marijuana with a VOP. 1996. Carrying concealed firearm with a VOP. 1996 grand theft with a VOP. Your Honor, based on the allegations, punching the officer, Your Honor, he's gone to prison.
A couple times on the arm.
All I'm saying is that he punched him.
No, I know. I
He's
understand.
gone to prison for committing a battery against a law enforcement officer in the past, multiple occasions with resisting without violence, giving a false name, obstruction, that when he's facing arrest, he either by force or without force tries to avoid it. So I'd be asking for a $5,000 bond on the bat, Leo.
Well, George was working, I think, with his mom at, I think they were working at an office, a doctor's office. I don't know, I haven't seen George in a bit, so I'm not sure right now.
May I just ask him?
Yes.
Sir, let me ask you, what do you do for work now, Mr. Sands?
I work at the port, ILA.
You work where?
15, ILLA 1126.
What is that?
The port,
Oh,
Port
yeah.
Everglades.
What are you, a stevedore at the port?
Sir?
Stevedore at the port? You load freight?
No, I work on a cargo ship.
Oh, okay.
And I work for Sunbelt.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna set his bond on count 1 at $2,500. Count 2, ROR. Count 3, ROR.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Regina, can you call my mom? Can you?
I'll call your mom. I got you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Kind of an emergency.
What is that? Yes, ma'am, may I help you?
They said they wanted me to come down and explain something.
Well, Your Honor, if you can explain to the judge what's going on better than I can, you want him to magistrate this person.
Do it when you're off.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. It would pretty much give you like, it would give a defendant essentially freedom from prosecution by crossing over a county line.
Right.
I'm sorry, Julie, what were you saying?
Okay.
No, they're bringing him here. Because they're not going to accept him at the.
I think they're working on it.
If they,
Jacob Montez.
Medical reset, Judge.
Reckley, come on up, sir.
We're going to set this for Thursday p.m. There you go.
Tercel Breckley is president of the main jail, Judge.
Tercel Reckley, Rodney Howard, and then Yosef Hamraki. Did we do that yesterday? Oh, well.
We did. It's a reset, Judge. I think there was a probable cause issue.
Okay. You see, Reckley, sir, burglary of a conveyance. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any criminal record?
Yes,
on this?
Judge.
Go ahead.
2013, trespass, structure or conveyance, adjudication. 2015, operating without a valid license.
Okay, anything else?
No, Judge.
Got it? Okay, Mr. Miller, anything you want to say?
Judge, Mr. Reckley has been living here in South Florida for 19 years. He does have strong family ties. He's currently enrolled at Sun Ed. He's in the 11th grade there. No money in the bank or real estate. He'll be asking his family to bond him out.
Okay, sir, I'm going to set your bond based on your criminal record, the facts of the case, of $1,500. It's actually, no, it is a burglary. I thought it was an attempt, but it's burglary. All right, thank you, sir. How about Rodney Howard? Mr. Howard, hi, sir, petty theft and trespassing. Court finds probable cause. State.
Okay. What kind of case is this?
This is Rodney Howard, a theft case.
May I say a word, sir?
Please
I
don't.
went into Winn-Dixie, and I never even got past the cashier, and a police officer asked me to come outside and arrested me for petty theft. They took me down to BSO. I resisted being booked because I hadn't done anything wrong.
Right.
And they beat me up. You could see the bruising on all arms. They cut me up. I got stitches here. I got stitches there. They broke my foot. And I've been trying to bond myself. I had $700 in my pocket. Why would I go in and petty thieve something?
Well, yeah, that's an interesting issue because you've been through here many times for stealing, for public drunkenness, for being trespassed, from that same Winn-Dixie. I can't answer why you would have done that, but I know since I've been a judge, you've come through here so many times I can't even remember how many times at that same Winn-Dixie, same place. They told you not to go back. I've read other police reports where they say Howard is not allowed to go back to the Winn-Dixie, and now so. You want to tell me about his recent history?
Yes, Your Honor.
On just state charges also.
A 2015 petty theft.
That was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, Judge.
2 weeks ago? Okay.
Right. A 2015 resisting without violence criminal attempted trespass from August of this year. A felony petty theft 2015 from June. Trespass 2014. Trespass 2014. 3 more trespasses, all from 2014. 2012, a grand theft with a VOP. 2011, a battery, disorderly conduct. 2011, another trespass. 2009, petty theft. 2006, theft. 2006 DUI, driving on a suspended license. 2006 DWLS. And then 1995, possession of cocaine, DUI with injury or damage. Nothing else.
Mr. Howard, Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir. I run my business, Legal Assistance Group. I employ 67 people at the Wells Fargo building.
Okay, do you have money in the bank?
Yes, sir. $2.2 billion, sir.
Okay, and, all right. How long have you lived down here in South Florida?
I was born and raised in Broward General.
Thank you. Okay. All right, sir, let me count let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 prior thefts, 2 this year. You set your bond on count 1 at $3,500. Count 2, the trespassing at $1,500. Based on your multiple prior trespassings, so your bond today is going to be $5,000. You can bond out. Thank you very much. Don't return to Winn-Dixie on Cordova Road. Thank you.
Well, what in regard to I was not doing anything wrong in Winn-Dixie? How can you detain me further, sir?
Well, based on probable cause that the court has found within the corners of the affidavit, sir.
But I was not doing anything wrong in Winn-Dixie.
Well, I know at a minimum you're not allowed to step foot on Winn-Dixie from all the prior history of them telling you not to go back there and you get arrested, being arrested there. So even if you claim you weren't stealing, just your body being present at that location would probably be a crime. All right?
I had never been giving a no
Yes, sir.
return
All
warning.
right. I'm going to move on, but thank you very much, Mr. Howard. Yusef Hemraki.
You want to do this in Spanish? You want to do it in Spanish? Okay, come on up.
Noel Ramirez.
We're waiting for a Spanish interpreter for him.
Okay, stand by 1 minute. This is supplemental. Okay, just give me a quick moment. Okay, what about Richard Nicholas?
Oi. Richard Nicholas.
North Broward, Your Honor.
North Broward.
Violation of probation, sir. That's a no bond hold. You'll see your judge on November 9th. Thank you. How about Bryant Brown? Hold off on that.
Come on up, Mr. Brown.
Remain jail. This time we invoke Mr. Brown's right to remain silent. Advise the court that any police officer, any law enforcement officer who wishes to speak to Mr. Brown should first contact the public defender's office and speak to his attorney.
I understand, Mr. Brown, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up that right today, whatever you say can and will be used against you. Everything today is being recorded. Do you understand what I've explained, Mr. Brown?
Yeah.
You hit that mic? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. Bryant, I've just been given a affidavit that I did not have. If you could have a seat, I'll be right back with you. All right, sir?
Okay, thank you.
Noel, see Noel Ramirez and Youssef Hemraki.
Main jail.
Keep it, you have those two over there.
Ma'am, would you like to come forward? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English, truthfully and to the best of your ability?
I do. Alicia Stegmover.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, Mr. Amraki.
Buenas
Good afternoon,
tardes.
Judge.
Okay, the Spanish speaker is Mr. Ramirez. Good afternoon, Mr. Ramirez.
Buenas tardes, señor Ramírez. Good afternoon.
Both of you are charged with robbery.
Ambos se le acusa de robo.
Mr. Ramirez, you're also charged with grand theft,
Señor Ramírez también se le acusa de robo mayor.
and so is Mr. Amraki.
Y también el señor Amraki.
Mr. Ramirez, you have an additional warrant on a county ordinance.
Señor Ramírez, usted tiene una orden de arresto también por una ordenanza del condado.
You'll be released on your own recognizance on that charge.
Por ese cargo le van a dar libertad bajo palabra.
Now, the court has, yesterday, there was an issue about your case.
Ahora, ayer hubo un caso sobre su caso, un problema.
There was, we did not have any information that either of you were identified as the culprits in this case.
Que no teníamos información que ustedes eran los culpables de este caso.
However, the court has received a supplemental police report.
Sin embargo, el juez ha recibido un reporte policíaco suplementario.
In said report, it says both of you admitted to committing the robbery.
En tal reporte dice que ambos admitieron cometer el robo.
It says you punched a man
Dice
and removed his clothing from his body.
Que usted le dio un piñazo al hombre y que le quitaron la ropa de su cuerpo.
So the court will find probable cause today.
Así que el juez va a hallar motivo justificado hoy.
Your Honor, I just want to know for the record, additionally, it appears that the alleged victim also identified them. The show-up appears to have been
La
conducted.
víctima también lo identificó.
Okay. So, Mr.
Judge?
Go ahead, sir.
Well, you set the bond yesterday, and it was kind of assuming that they were going to be able to prove that there was a probable cause to hold him. However, it was my understanding yesterday that the total bond for Mr. Hemraki was $6,000, not $11,000.
No, you're correct. You're correct. It's 1,000 on count two. Count one's 5,000 on Hamraki. Count two's 1,000. And count one on Mr. Ramirez is 4,000.
4,000 el primer cargo para el señor Ramírez.
Count two is 1,000.
Cargo número 2 es $1,000.
Okay.
Está bien, gracias a ambos.
Yeah, our award count three. Thank you.
Gracias.
Let's see. You want to make an announcement? I don't think.
¿Alguien más necesita intérprete en español?
No takers at the main, Judge.
Now, let's, thank you, ma'am. May I see Brian Brown?
Yes, sir.
Main jail.
Mr. Brown, I've already explained to you your rights. Do you remember what I said?
Yes, sir. You just spoke to me for a second or two. You
But
told me,
I told you have the right to remain silent. Remember that?
right? Yes,
So
sir.
that still is in effect. That still counts. You don't need to talk about what happened regarding your arrest, what led up to you being arrested. Just remain quiet, remain silent, and then you can speak with your attorney in a private meeting after this hearing, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you why you're here. We're going to talk about that. You've been charged with first-degree premeditated murder, and that is allegedly Plantation Police Department investigated you for the murder of Bryant, let me see here, of Simeon Smith, and that allegedly occurred on the 22nd day of October 2015. State, are you seeking to hold this person without bond?
Yes, Judge.
And pursuant to Preston, could you please go ahead and give us...
Your Honor, I'm just relying upon the warrant affidavit prepared by Detective Brian Kendall. Your Honor, I believe it's the Plantation Police Department. Your Honor, just the evidence in support of the allegation that Mr. Brown shot and killed, one moment, Your Honor. I've got a lot of paperwork here, Mr. Brown. Shot and killed Simeon Smith. They were both passengers on a bus. It appears that there was some type of verbal altercation on the bus. Both passengers challenged one another. They left the bus, and at some point, Mr. Brown shot and killed Mr. Smith. Mr. Brown was identified by the bus driver as the person that shot and killed the victim. Your Honor, another passenger that was on the bus identified Mr. Brown as one of the two people that got into the argument on the bus and then left immediately prior to the shooting, Your Honor. Additionally, there was video surveillance. There was evidence from video from various businesses in the area of the shooting, Your Honor. Mr. Brown was identified as being the person not the victim in the video, Your Honor. One of the people he was identified from was a personal friend that is the victim of an attempted murder where Mr. Brown tried to kill him by shooting him. Additionally, Your Honor, police got consent to search, I believe his family, the home where his family resides, and they located an dresser right next to was identified as Mr. Brown's backpack, 2 firearms, Glock 36 .45 caliber semi-automatic, and a Smith & Wesson 5-shot 38 caliber revolver, Your Honor. I know these are just some of the facts. There are more allegations, but I believe in the totality of the circumstances and the allegations, there's proof evident or presumption great that Mr. Brown shot and killed Simeon Smith outside the Bus and Plantation on October 22nd of this year.
Okay.
And Judge, we're asking for this matter to be left for the division judge.
Okay, I understand. Anything you want to say about whether it's proof evident or presumption great?
We're asking it to be set in front of the division judge.
Hearing no argument to the contrary, the court will find proof evident, presumption great. The court does note a couple other facts. Not only was there a video from within the bus, which allegedly shows this defendant in the bus, passing the alleged victim in the bus, going through a book bag to allegedly retrieve something. The video shows them both getting off the bus. The bus driver says he looked through his side view mirror and sees the shooting take place. The defendant is seen on video in the same location, 7-Eleven, outside of a business, right in that area at about the same time. And also the defendant, allegedly post-Miranda, puts himself at the scene of the crime in the bus. He just draws the line and says he's not the shooter. So based on the totality of circumstances and the evidence contained within the affidavit, this court will find proof evident, presumption great, that this defendant was responsible for the murder of Mr. Smith, and the defendant will be held without bond until further order of the court. Thank you, sir.
All right, get out of here.
Okay, now we'll go to.
Yeah, I can't tell you any work with you too. You've been doing that already, so.
No.
We have a couple of misdemeanors. May I see Daniel Smith?
Mr. Smith is present at the main jail, Judge.
Mr. Smith, I'm going to send this battery charge to your trial judge. Thank you, sir. I see David Williams.
That's it. You're just going to see your division judge? Good luck. Do you still have a bond? You still have a bond. Judge, this is Mr. Williams. He is interested in resolving this trespassing charge if the court is so inclined.
How you doing, Mr. Williams?
I'm doing pretty great. I'm having a hard time getting everything together to get back to Gainesville. But with the medical people, the hospital down here, they're not as good as Sands, where Gainesville, where I come from. They don't give me the medicine that I
Shan's
want.
pretty good.
No, I know.
That's one of the best. That's my
I
daughter. My
remember
daughter.
one time. Do you remember one time where I tried to get a bus ticket for you?
Yeah, I do better than that now. I got disability. I got a check. I got money on my card.
Yeah, I remember I couldn't get you on the bus to get you to go back. Remember that?
Yes, sir. You tried to call your mayor.
Well, you said you would get on the bus and go, and then
Yes, sir.
And then you said you made reasons you couldn't go. So, oh well. Now, Mr. Williams, do you want to plead no contest to this today?
Yes, sir. I'd like to resolve it.
You have a daughter,
He's
right?
done.
Don't you have a daughter?
I got a daughter and four grandchildren.
I remember you were telling me. I think you
In
probably told me that 4 or
Gainesville.
5 years ago. How are they doing?
They're doing well. The father took the two boys and separated, and my wife had a dispute, so my daughter took the two girls. So the two kids are not get to see each other on the weekends. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's
And
probably not good for them. Well, look, you want to plead out this trespassing right now? Just plead no contest. It'll be over with.
yes, sir.
Okay.
It's over.
All right. You plead no contest. We're not going to have a trial. You're not going to have your day in court. It's wrapped up right now. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you
raise my hand?
How do you plead, sir?
What's your question?
No contest.
Yeah, withhold adjudication. Good luck, Mr. Williams. All right.
So it's completed and over early?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Judge.
Aaron.
He didn't hear that.
What's that, Mr.
You're done.
Williams?
Good luck.
Huh? I said I hope this is over and I don't have to come back and see you again.
Yeah, I think it's going to be done. Thank you. Good luck. All right.
Yes,
Okay. And Judge, I have one defendant left.
Okay. Go ahead.
Perry Monroe, 30-day motion.
All right, see one moment. What's going on with it? Your Honor, we've not yet filed an information. He is entitled to release today.
So you're going to be released, Mr. Monroe?
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Judge, that clears me at the main. May I be excused?
Sir, thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Sir. Okay. I see Michael Pratt.
Conti?
Well, it would probably be easier if you want to at first just go down the docket from the page to page. Like Pratt, ROR. Giordani, ROR.
Okay.
Jones, ROR.
Got it.
King, ROR. Arrington, ROR. Shellman. Just need to see if it's one moment. Filed. When Page, ROR. Shade has been filed. Lakia Fulton, ROR.
Okay.
Mattern, ROR. Mesa has been filed. And Wilton Joseph is a 30-day motion. Is a second look. What? Wilton Joseph is a second look.
Okay. Matt, where's Michael Pratt?
Conti?
Sir, you're going to be released on your own recognizance, all right? How about
Okay,
Christopher?
thank you, sir.
Chris, you're welcome. Christopher Giordani.
Conti. You're done.
You're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you. James Jones. James Jones.
Yes, Your Honor.
North
Sir,
4 hours.
you're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you're welcome. Rayshawn King. Roshan King.
I wasn't talking to him.
Conti.
Call him.
You're going to be released on your own recognizance today. Thank you. How about Richard Arrington?
Conti.
How you doing, sir?
Hi, good. You're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you. How about?
Thank you, sir.
How about Jeffrey Page?
Conti.
Sir, you're going to be released on your own recognizance today.
Thanks, Pat.
How about Lakia Fulton?
All right.
You're going to be released on your own recognizance. Thank you. Floyd Matern.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Floyd Matern.
Yes, sir.
Conti.
You're going to be released on your own recognizance today.
I'll go home.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now,
You are?
I'm almost done.
Your Honor.
yes, sir.
Conti has Did you go? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Missy
I thought you were done.
Crystal Shellman. Crystal Shellman.
Just a couple more.
Excuse me. Where's Miss Shellman?
North 4 hours. North.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Miss Shellman.
Hello.
And we're here to find out whether the state of Florida has filed a formal charge on you. I'm looking on the computer right now. It says the state of Florida filed a formal charge on you on November 3rd at around 3:04 p.m. State of Florida versus Crystal Shellman. Felony petty theft. Count 1, count 2 is a battery. You look on the second page here. Sworn to by Jules Connie, State Attorney's Office. So that's Ms. Shellman. Does the defense have any issues about this? Okay, Ms. Shellman. Ma'am, today the motion to release you, ROR, will be denied. All previously set bond and release conditions shall remain in full force and effect. Thank you, Ms. Shellman.
Judge, Your Honor,
Yes, ma'am.
Is it?
would you happen to know my court date?
You know, I don't know it right now, ma'am.
Her arraignment should be scheduled
Okay.
pretty soon.
Should be in the next few
Great.
days.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. How about Timothy
You're
Shade?
welcome.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Shade.
Okay, of course. I'm just gonna stay down here. Bye.
Excuse me. Mr. Shade, you're here to find out whether the prosecutors filed a formal charge on you. Just give me a quick moment. Mr. Shade, I'm going to come down here and right here, Timothy Shade, State of Florida filed an information, a formal charge on November 4th of this year, and I'm going to read it to you right now. It says the State of Florida versus Timothy Shade. Count 1, burglary of a dwelling armed. 2, burglary of a dwelling with a battery. 3, robbery with a deadly weapon. I'm looking on page 2, signed and sworn to by Alex Urella. Did so November 4th, 2015. Let me ask the defense, do you have any issues with this, ma'am? The motion release, Mr. Shade, will be denied today. All previously set bond and release conditions shall be remain in full force and effect. Thank you, sir. Okay, what about, how about Manuel Mesa?
Conti.
Okay, Mr. Mesa.
How you doing, sir?
I need to look yours up. Mesa, I'm looking here, state of Florida allegedly filed a formal charge on you on November 4th, 2015. I'll read it to you. State of Florida versus Manuel A. Mesa. Count 1, robbery, strong arm robbery. Count 2, felony, domestic battery by strangulation. I'm going to look on the second page. It's signed and sworn to by, I'm not quite sure who did that. I can't read the scribble, but do you have any comments about this, ma'am? Okay, Mr. Mesa, the motion to release you ROR today will be denied. All previously set bond and release conditions shall remain in full force and effect. Thank you, sir.
Stand up.
Bessie Wilton Joseph.
And Your Honor.
Conti.
Your Honor, I reviewed the PC. This shouldn't have been here. Now remember, this is actually Barry Butin came in to represent him at his first appearance. It was charged as a burg structure, but it's really a burg dwelling. It says the suspects exited the car, left it running. One of the suspects proceeded to kick in the front door of the home, demolishing the frame. Yeah.
Sir, you have an attorney. I'm going to let your attorney address this. I'm not going to take any action today. All right? No action today. I'm going to let your attorney deal with that. All right, sir? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I guess we should let them know next door that
Hold on. Yeah.
we're going to be coming back on.
Okay. We're going to stand down, but we're probably going to be back here. What do you think? Around 4 o'clock, maybe?
I'm hoping, yeah.
We have to come back on the record at around 4 p.m. today. There's somebody being brought from West Palm, I believe, on a serious charge. They're going to actually be brought to the courtroom. So we're going to do that at 4 o'clock today. Well, I don't know that it's 4, but I've been told that we're shooting for 4 o'clock on that, all right? So we're going to stand down for now, but we're going to restart the hearing probably as soon 4 o'clock-ish, all right? Thank you.